You ever had a Krispy
Welcome
Kreme?
back to D&Doods.
You ever had a Krispy Kreme?
You know a game we never play anymore is Party Animal.
Why are you bringing game
Or
speed?
Why are you
into
bringing it up?
the-
We're recording,
So
Austin.
we're recording.
Since
Well,
when?
he's bantering right now. He's talking about a game. Homie's talking about a game right now,
And
bro.
Kendall's left the game.
Yeah, Kendall. What did homie go grab?
What
did you
it
grab?
looks like the sex doll.
I'm so
book?
hungry.
I can't even see the cover.
Ew, you read?
A
Gross.
book. It's a book.
The one thing.
Anyway, guys,
The one thing, yeah, it's a book.
well, welcome to the
Ew.
podcast. We've got Gabe and Austin. Finally, they aren't myths.
Finally. Yeah, we've done 2 episodes so far.
I gotta go put stuff in the dryer.
This motherfucker is always doing some shit. Hurry up and get back here. We'll talk while you're gone. Hurry up. We don't have all day.
Yo,
Or all night for that
man.
matter.
At least he didn't do the whole intro he did on the first day of the podcast.
Okay, we
Welcome
don't have
back,
to talk-
guys. We're here with another video. It's your boy.
I didn't even say all that. I didn't even say all that.
You basically.
did.
I didn't
said
say all that. I didn't
Yes,
say.
you did.
I said welcome back. I said welcome back.
Bro,
Editor,
bro literally turned into Allier.
Bro, I'm the editor.
Right
Why
now.
would, you don't tell me what to do?
Exactly.
I'm the
Now you have
editor.
to put it in. Now you have to put it in, bro. Like,
Come on,
for
editor.
the thing.
Editor, also give me like a super silky Morgan Freeman voice in post. I want you to edit out
I'm not gonna voice edit.
every word I say. Hire somebody off of Wish
Hell no.
And-
Hell no.
and get them to do a voiceover for me.
Hell no. Canada, what was that face? What are
Anyway.
you making that face for?
He said wish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hell no. Never.
Wish Morgan Freeman.
I want to sound like a wish version of Keanu Reeves.
And there we can see
I feel
Austin
like
in the
Wish
background.
Morgan Freeman just does
shoving
crack on the
stuff
side of the
into-
highway.
Shoving stuff into his drying. Who does crack?
Wish Morgan Freeman.
Oh, hell nah. No, homie does heroin, bro. What do you want? We got the needles.
Yeah,
No, I
how
had
else would
somebody
he
at
get
my
that
job.
silky
I had somebody at
voice?
my job say that, like, in the bathroom, he saw he saw needles on the ground with bags.
Oh,
Yeah, and like it had drugs in them, and he's a tattoo artist, and he was like, I'm putting on some gloves for this shit. Like, I'm not gonna risk. He said he put on like 10 gloves. He put 10 gloves on his hands before he even touched it. But
wow.
yeah, I watched you
That-
put your stuff in the dryer, Austin.
That's how you get fent folded at work.
Some,
Yeah, no, that's what he's saying. He
Some
was like,
dude
"Oh,
offered me 30 grams of weed for $10, and I said, "That's very enticing, but no, thank you."
You know why? It's 'cause you're black.
We don't
I mean,
know.
he was black too, so game is game.
So you didn't take one of the best deals you ever seen?
You're telling me
probably
to
was
do
late.
drugs? Is that what you're telling me to
Hey,
do?
okay, I'm gonna be dead ass. Weed would help with my arthritis.
Weren't you just getting on me for saying, don't do school, stay in drugs?
Yeah. Oh wait, me?
Yeah, both of
I'm
you.
gonna go get a water.
He's leaving us again. Austin, hurry
Very
up!
good, like a
Hurry
woman.
up,
Bro, y'all, I
No,
come back
but-
and y'all are talking about drugs.
bro! Go get your water because you actually need it for this. So go get it.
You know what? I should have taken it, but I don't know what bro was. I don't know if that shit was laced. It could have been laced. I'm not. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
still not advocating for drugs here, guys.
True.
Please.
Bro was pushing like 60. I don't know what he's gotten there.
No, my parents literally told me to go see my doctor and see if I can get medical.
That man has perfected his craft and can sell it at a low price, and you turned him
No,
down.
no.
No, that
Because
shit
this
has
man
Fent,
pulled up
for
in a
sure.
beat up Chrysler,
I was about to say that shit
Looking
def have Fent.
looking like a wannabe pimp. And like, hey man, I got that good shit.
That
Sweet
shit
day
def
and
have
salutations.
Fent.
Hell
baby.
no. Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. That shit
My
def
name is
had,
Silky Johnson.
that one had fentanyl in it, bro, for sure. For sure, bro.
I would have pulled up to the podcast. My eye would have been looking that way. Hell no, bro.
Homie would have been Perry the
Oh, you match your
Platypus.
character.
Oh, that's crazy.
Alright,
That
That's
is
not true.
That is wild. Actually, that is wild.
Gabe, any opening remarks?
Nah, not really.
He's like, I'm happy to be here, guys.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm
excited to play.
I'm glad to be part of the ride.
Heck yeah.
This This shit's hilarious.
Super excited to dungeon and or dragon.
Speaking
and/or
of
dude.
which,
D&Doods.
since we're gonna get started here in a second, Gabe, do you want to go ahead and introduce your character and, like I said, your character name, class, race, and your best and worst stat?
Yes. So, I'm Gabriel. I'm going to be playing Sylcaryn Tiaris. You can call him Syl. I'm a
Sylcaryn.
I'm a female elf ranger. My best stat is wisdom, and my worst stat would be charisma.
Yep.
Or no, intelligence. Sorry,
Oh, crap.
Wait, you're a
Just
ranger?
like me.
I am.
Chose not to do artificer.
Well,
No.
it was a long talk, basically.
Yeah, we had to figure something
We know.
out.
Just as a preface, we were already at 10. It's now 12:30, and we're starting recording.
It was not 10 when I got home, bro. It was 11 when I got home.
It was
11 your
10.
time.
No,
What did you
11
get for
y'all's
being a
time when I got
teacher?
home. That's when I got home. Was at 11.
It did take a minute to coordinate the character
Well,
creation.
making Austin's character was complicated because he couldn't do his own stuff because for some reason
Yeah.
on D&D Beyond his stuff is bugged.
Plus,
So-
he's a man-child.
Okay, all right.
I mean, am I
Hey.
wrong?
Why are we roasting the heck out of this dude?
Am I wrong, though?
Yeah, facts. Be nice.
Alright.
Austin, since you're back, can you go
Elderly,
ahead
whatever.
introduce your character name, class, race, best stat, worst stat. As he takes a big swig of water.
Bro is not
Oh, a
listening.
fucking pill. Hold on.
Oh, he's taking medication. So he's taking drugs, like we just talked about.
I'm taking an Advil, bro. My
He's on
head
the pill.
hurts, bruh.
Yeah, they prescribed
I'm literally taking an Advil because my head hurts.
Flintstone gummy
Okay,
head
so
ass.
go ahead.
So,
And now he got chips. So we're gonna be hearing smack
Sorry, can
the
you
entire podcast. You guys hear
Oh,
smacking? That's Austin. Okay.
water.
Got me some Dr. Pepper.
Hey, me
Fucking
too.
Diabeto, bitch ass. Both y'all got
Diabeto is
Okay.
wild.
That's
And
our
there goes
sponsor
the other
today,
third of-
guys. Dr. Pepper. Shit's gas.
Okay, shh.
Dr.
They were
Pepper's
a
fucking
sponsor.
ass.
Let him intro his character,
Yeah.
please. Shut
Dr.
up.
Pepper's fucking
Fuck you.
shit, bro.
Shut up. Go ahead and intro your character.
He probably drink that shit. He probably drink
Kendall!
Orange Phantom.
Kendall! Shut up.
Bitch.
Shut up.
Party further descended into madness.
I'll shut you up.
Their
Anyways.
animosity consuming them.
Austin, go ahead, intro your character. So, character name, class, race, best stat, worst stat.
Bro don't know.
I know his character's name and stuff.
What, he
Maybe.
said name and best stat and worst stat?
No, so name, class, race, best stat, worst stat.
Oh!
My
Mi
God.
nombre es Igris Olger. Had to put Igris in there, you Kindle.
Shut up, bro. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
So my class is Warlock.
Why did homie turn
my
into
race-
Barack Obama while introducing his character?
What's your race?
anymore. Just
Bro, what's your race? Guys, let him intro. Let him intro.
I have a pet mouse named Michelle. And
Let him intro.
Where is it? There is no meme. Take off your clothes.
Go ahead and intro. What's your race?
my race. I'm a tiefling.
yeah, reading's hard for Austin, guys.
Don't come at him. Let him finish. Best stat, worst stat.
My best stat, charisma.
Cat. Ain't no way.
Worst stat.
Intelligence.
Oh my God.
Dude, so we have.
We can't have three
so I was
people.
gonna say.
We can't have three
so-
people with low intelligence.
I was gonna say we have 3 people in our party whose worst stat is intelligence.
And mine's not even that good.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Mine's
saying.
8, bro.
So we're all stupid.
Yeah, his is
No, I'm
8.
just-
Kendall's is
Because
10.
mine is 10.
and
I'm
then-
average
and
intelligence,
then,
I'm just
his
a
is
10.
10. His is 10 too. Gabe's
Oh
is 10.
my, average intelligence.
And then I think what is yours? 8 and yours is 12,
13.
13.
So,
So he has
I'm
a
almost
plus
plus
one.
2 mark.
But
Ooh, a
anyways,
plus 1.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Big
me.
scary.
So we got 2 more members today. They're going to be
Big.
joining in. We're going to intro them today. They're probably going to be the most heard on the podcast tonight. But you know, like always, I'm going to probably put a recap of what happened last time. Last time on the Curse of Strahd. Okay. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square. Its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. As soon as you walk in, you noticed 3 women at a table. You guys see a barkeep. And there does seem to be a man at the very back of the tavern who matches the description Irina has given.
Start poking him.
Okay. Alright. He smacks your hand. He's like, what are you doing?
I said you looked familiar, and then I started poking you. That's what
Forgive
I'm doing.
him. He's deranged. Sorry to bother you, sir.
No, it's totally
Well,
okay. Go ahead and you guys can take a seat, I guess.
Just
Oh.
like that, you're not gonna question us.
Yeah,
Well,
you're trusting.
What are you stupid?
I know you just met me, and you guys seem to be sort of what's the word I'm
Crazy?
looking- Yes, but desperate times, desperate measures. I was actually looking for an escort out of town. Did she ask for your help? If anything, like?
We're to come talk to you, man.
Oh, so she didn't tell you. Okay.
Nope.
Well, how about we get back to the mansion, and I will. You'll see what I need help with. You guys make it to the manor at this point. He knocks on the door. You hear Irina from behind the door be like, "Who's there?" And he's like, "It's me, Ismark. You got some explaining to do." A moment to breathe and think about our situation. But I think it's only right that we go along with this, and you escort us out of town. And as he says that, Irina's like, "No, you know why we can't leave him."
Leave who?
Who is him?
Your
My-
father?
Yes, we cannot leave him here. He's
dead.
He needs to be buried, a proper burial. And
We've been here
And-
for like
okay.
3 days, and you haven't buried him yet. What have you been waiting for?
Well, nobody. Ismar's like, well, nobody's helping us take his coffin over to the chapel. Well,
It's a requirement of me to help you. Much as I dislike you.
trust me, the feeling's mutual. And Irina's like, dislike? What are you guys talking about? You see, as Irina looks over at Ismark, is like, did you told them? And Ismark's like, no, I didn't tell them.
Yes, he did.
Irina's like, no, but they must know. They must know the reason for us leaving. She has like a collar on her, and you see as she pulls it down, and there's what looks to be like 2 set of like teeth-looking puncture wounds on her neck.
Whoa.
The note mentioned such.
Sucker.
Irina's like, so will you help us take the coffin over?
Of course.
And you guys make it to the front. So the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. The doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. And then suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the floor. And yeah, so you guys see the guy, he's praying. So the chapel is in shambles, with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower. And then you hear, as from beneath the chapel, a young man cries out, screaming, "Father! Please, I'm starving!"
Who are you?
You see, as the man, he kind of startled. He didn't even hear you guys come in. He's like, "Oh, I am head of church."
Head of church.
Head of what?
Yeah, head of
What's your title?
the head priest of the church. My name is Donovich. And he sees the coffin. He's like, a burial. If you don't mind me asking, who are we burying? And then Irina kind of steps up and is like, our father, he passed 4 days ago. And you see as Donovich goes up to her, he's like, I'm sorry, may he get to the other side in peace. And he kind of comes back to y'all. And is kind of like, okay, so you must set up a burial. At that moment, you hear more screaming.
What's that all about?
It's my son.
You keep your son underground? What kind of father are you?
A good one.
I don't think so. You
He's-
keep your son underground.
He's caught in affliction.
Affliction of what?
He had fangs. I was able
So...
to trick him to go downstairs. As said, there was someone I had down there for him to eat. And he ran down and I locked him in the basement.
So your son is a vampire.
The spawn of one, yes. He gives you a quick rundown of the ceremony. And the ceremony doesn't seem that foreign to you. As he starts explaining it, you're kind of, you're like, oh, yeah, like, that makes sense. And you get it down. And they, both Donovich and Tobias do the ceremony. And once the ceremony's done, it takes about, I would say, an hour. And Donovich is like, well, I will leave you to mourn. Ismark's like, you guys don't mind staying in the manor another night, do you?
Oh,
No, I don't mind.
You begin to fall asleep, and you have another vivid dream. You see as a familiar face comes up to you, and does that like paladin handshake thing. He's like, how's your day gone today?
Who are you?
What kind of silly question is that? It's obviously me, Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Godfrey.
Yeah,
Godfrey.
Yeah, of course. Hey, I think the commander wanted to speak to you. You guys walk in, do like a salute, and he's like, at ease. This man, he's like, at ease. And he's like, Godfrey, you may go. And he like puts his like fist over his heart and like bows and then walks out the room and closes the door. And he's like,
Yes, but could you answer me a question regarding our order?
yes, of course. Well, I mean, you already know a lot, but go ahead.
And what year is it right now?
So he tells you 354. They're like, they see you guys come downstairs, and they're like, shall we be off?
One question.
Of course.
What year is it?
The year. I don't really track it, but I think it's like 758. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Sylcaryn. You've been traveling for a good probably like 2 days at this point. And you've made camp for 2 nights now. But this night in peculiar is very weird. So, the woods are quiet this night. The air grows chill. Your fire sputters as a low mist gathers around the edge of your camp, growing closer as the night wears on. By morning, the fog hangs thick in the air, turning the trees around you into gray ghosts. Then you notice these aren't the same trees that surrounded you the night before.
Okay.
So, at this moment, Sylcaryn, you wake up and see that you are kind of shrouded in mist. The trees don't look as lively as they were the night before. So what do you do?
Could I do, like, just kind of peer around into the fog, see if there's anything I can spot out there?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
18.
Okay, yeah, you see, you do see a thick fog coming, like, basically along the road, because you kind of camped out barely off the side of the road, but you also see what looks to be a figure making its way towards you in the mist.
I guess I'm gonna just try to call out to them. I'm gonna just be like, hey, who's there?
Igris, you hear as somebody's calling out to you. You saw smoke in the air from what supposedly was a fire. You decided to investigate, and you hear this person call out to you.
What the actual flippity flip was that? I could have sworn I just heard somebody say, hey!
You do see a figure in the mist as well.
Oh shoot, there's literally a person right there. Oh,
Yeah, hi. Who are you?
hey, I'm Igris.
Oh, that. Okay.
You see Igris. You see as in front of you is about 5'6", half elf. I'm not half elf, full elf, female. Seems to be, you don't necessarily know what she's good at, but she is in front of you. While Sylcaryn, you see as a demonic sort of figure is in front of you now, about 6 feet tall. Is in front of you. What weapons do you wield? Igris?
Like a dagger and a sickle.
Yeah, you see him carrying both of these weapons in his hand at the moment.
I'm gonna pull out my longbow and, like, kind of notch an arrow. And I'm gonna ask him, what manner of beast are you?
Get closer to your mic. I can't even hear you.
My intelligence is not that high. I don't know what that means, guys. Like I don't, this is why I don't do that roleplay bullshit, bro.
I was about to say, Sylcaryn.
I
you
would
can
know
tell
they're
he's very
tiefling?
confused.
Confused? Okay.
Yeah, he's confused as to the manner of your question.
Are you a friend or an enemy?
I don't know.
No, that's valid. That's valid. No, that's a valid answer. That was a valid answer.
I don't know.
What brings you into these woods?
Oh, I just saw like a fire, so I was like, ooh, fire. Like, let me just go to that.
That's all. That's the only reason you're here.
Yeah, that's like actually like the only reason I was here. If I'm being honest.
What's your name?
Igris.
Hello, Igris. My name is Syl. Well, I mean, I guess you can just chill out here. I don't know what you're doing.
You see as the fog from before seems to have moved closer to you guys.
Kind of weird. Wasn't the fog like over there? Like,
Could I do an insight check to see what is going on with the fog?
I would say, let's do perception again.
Perception. Okay.
I'm gonna check what my thing has.
24.
Okay, you can
Damn.
tell that it seems to be coming towards you guys, but like motioning, like it's coming at an angle to where it's trying to push you onto the road.
I guess I'll walk out to the road.
Do you follow Igris?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you share any details as to why you were following the road at all?
Me or him?
Either one. Or do you keep to yourselves and just follow the road?
Just keep to myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep walking. I'm just ignoring this guy. He was super weird in his way he greeted me.
Super strange too.
As you guys were walking, I would say you guys walked for about a good, probably 5-10 minutes. As you guys were walking, I would say you guys walked for about a good, probably 5-10 minutes.
What the flip is that?
What the hell?
So the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone statues looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only in silence. You guys are probably about 60 feet away from these gates, but they're looming over you right now.
Was that like always there? Like that?
I'm not sure. I've never traveled this far out before.
Are we safe?
You see
I
as the
don't
fog
know.
is still creeping up against you guys.
I think we should move away from the fog.
Yeah, I think it's pushing us forward. I guess no other way around.
So you guys go closer to the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys get around 30 feet away, the gate's doors swing open slowly. A loud creaking can be heard, like rusted metal, as it swings wide open and the road continues. You do see as when they open all the way, you do see that the trees kind of tower over you guys, kind of covering out the sky. It is a very cloudy day today, and it's drizzling as well. So.
I guess I'll just walk through the gate and just keep moving.
I guess so.
So yeah, you guys equally go ahead, go in there, walk in. You see as the fog stops right in front of the gate. It doesn't go past it, it stops right in front. And as you guys start to move slightly away, you hear as the gates creak to a close. What is your guys' passive perception?
We're at 12.
12?
17.
You smell something very disgusting that you've smelled before. It smells like death coming from your right. So yeah.
There's death in the air.
Death?
Coming from the woods over to the right. There's a air of death. I don't know. There might be something very evil here.
Let's keep moving then.
Do we keep moving, or do you want to follow where the smell is coming from, Gabe?
I kind of want to check on that smell, I guess.
Yeah, you see as Syl decides... So, Igris is starting to move forward as Syl goes off to the right. You turn around, Igris, and you're kind of like, why is he, going towards that smell? But do you decide to follow, or do you wait on the road?
I can't let him go alone. Might as well go with him.
Okay. So you guys go together, and you eventually find where that smell is coming from. The foul scent leads you to a human corpse half buried in the underbrush, about 15 feet from the road. The young man appears to be a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and racked with claw marks. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by paw prints. The man has obviously been dead for several days. And you see as the way he's positioned, it seemed like he was holding something in his hand, but it is no longer there. But yeah.
I guess I'd like to just inspect the body, just see what did this to him, basically.
Okay, so I'll allow you to either do a medicine check or a nature check on this.
Okay. Damn, only got an 8.
Okay, yeah. Because you see claw marks, you're assuming some sort of beast of like a dog or something did this, just based on the claw marks. And as you decide to inspect it, you guys both hear the sound of a wolf howling. It doesn't seem to be super far away from you guys.
Can I roll for stealth to
Yeah.
try and hide?
Yeah. Roll stealth right now.
Yeah, I'd like to do that as well.
Okay,
I got a 19.
Okay, you successfully hide behind a really large tree.
I got an 8.
8. You go and try to hide behind a bush, but the bush, like you're leaning up against the bush, so it's making a lot of rustling. And now you guys both hear 2 howls.
Fuck.
Okay.
Can I like pull him into where I'm at?
To the tree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like as a help action.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll stealth with advantage, Gabe.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
That's a 21. Yeah, 21.
Okay, yeah. So, you see as Igris instinctively grabs you because you're making too much noise, and like sets you behind the tree with him. You guys are both kind of back to the tree, looking to the side. And as he does that, you start to hear 3 wolves howling in unison now. At this point,
This is not ideal.
Gotta stay quiet, dude.
Yeah. Alright.
we stay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You now hear 4 wolves howling, and getting
Oh my
closer.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have any like food that we can use to like lure them away by chance?
No. Most of my stuff I left at the campsite.
We need a distraction.
And as you guys are talking, you hear a 5th howl.
Fuck!
Fuck, bro.
Wolves are out here. Why do they keep howling in tandem?
Josh, what's my what are cantrips that I have?
That means those
The
are
ones
spells that you can cast forever. They don't cost anything.
Which ones are those? The blast.
Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. It is a force damage
Uh-huh.
cantrip.
Oh.
If it's under if you go to spells and it's
Oh.
under cantrip, it
Okay,
costs
I see.
nothing.
Okay. By chance, is there a way to tell like if all the wolves are like gathered up together, like in a?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Oh, I'm so good, guys. It's -1. Oh, I got a 7.
Yeah. At least from what you remember, when you're like out and about in the forest, they hunt in packs. But the howling in unison seems rather odd. At this point, you hear what sounds to be running, like animal running, starting to get closer.
Yeah, I'd like to try to look for where the wolves are coming from through the fog, so that way I can
Okay.
at least try and ready
Through
myself
the
for them.
mist. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
10.
10. It's very echoey, so it sounds like they're coming from all around, from your perspective.
I would like to use one of my cantrips to like make a distraction.
Okay, what would you like to use?
The Eldritch Blast.
Okay, where do you want to shoot it at? Because there are trees all around. You can shoot it at a tree in front of you, to your right of you, left of you, or straight ahead. Like, because you guys are back to the tree, straight ahead, or you can do it straight where behind you.
I'll do it to our right.
Okay, you see as Igris conjures up some sort of magic in his hand and shoots a tree down, and he causes the tree to fall over, and it makes a loud crashing sound. It does seem to attract the attention of the wolves because they were coming from straight ahead, and they now turn and are like inspecting the tree, trying to figure out why it fell over. There are 5 of them. right now.
Let's get going. Let's try and move. Let's try and move. Let's try and move.
Okay. You gonna try to move?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we go
Try to move around.
ahead and let me see real quick. Go ahead and make stealth checks to see if you guys can sneak away.
Yeah. I got a 9, guys.
I got a 17. Would I be able to help Austin with his roll?
So what did you guys get? What'd you get, Austin?
I got a 9.
9. Okay.
I got a 17.
Yeah. So you guys start to sneak away, and Austin steps on a stick that snaps,
Oh my god, guys.
and you see as all 5 wolves look at you, and now they are hunting you. I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Shoot. Fuck, I got a 7, bro.
Got a 15.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All my rolls are butt cheeks today.
So, Syl, you get to go first.
Yoki.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Is there a wolf that looks like they're kind of leading the pack?
Go ahead and make an animal handling. Animal handling check. I would say. Actually, nature. Do nature. Do
Nature, okay. $17?
Yeah. There does seem to be the one that's kind of leading the charge, moving towards you is definitely the leader. So the one in the middle.
All right, I'm gonna firebolt him.
Okay, we're firebolting. Alrighty.
That's a 25 to hit.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
7 damage.
7 damage. You see as your firebolt hits flush on him. You said 7 damage?
Yes.
But he is not like it did damage. He yelps a little bit, but he looks still relatively healthy.
Okay. As a bonus action,
Okay.
I would like to use Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
So I can cast it twice without expending a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have any hit DC or anything. It just says that it does 1d6 force damage.
1d6 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
For what attack are you doing?
Hunter's Mark?
Okay, yeah. So you can go ahead and cast it on. Who do you want to put it on then? Because I think whoever hits it gets to deal additional damage. I said go ahead and tell me who do you want to hit? Like, who do you want to hit with that?
The lead wolf.
Okay. Okay, and he is now hit with the Hunter's Mark. It is the wolves' turns to move.
Okay. And the Hunter's Mark did 3 damage.
So does it just do damage, or is it deal additional damage if you hit them?
No, it just does the damage.
Okay. Let's go ahead and add that. Oh, I almost clicked the wrong button. There we go. He's starting to look rather weak. But they're gonna go ahead and move towards you guys. Actually, what's their speed? They have a speed of 50 feet. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. He dashed. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. They're kind of starting to surround you guys. Wolf B didn't have to dash. Igris, you are in range of this attack. Okay.
Okay. I read the proper Hunter's Mark now. So whenever I do damage to that lead wolf, it's gonna do the extra force damage on a successful hit.
Yeah.
Okay. My fault.
Igris, you take 8 damage. And it is your turn now, Igris.
And it is a concentration spell as well.
By the way, I can't hear you, by the way.
I have the reaction.
Oh, yeah, you do. Do you want to use it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's once per long rest, so you used it. Go ahead. What is the saving throw on it? It's called Hellish Rebuke.
Dex 2. Dexterity 12.
12?
Yeah.
He failed. Go ahead and roll that damage. He's going to take this full brunt of the damage.
Where do I see the damage for that?
It'll be after it. So it'll say save, and then there should be dice for you to roll for damage.
Oh my god. Wow. 3 damage.
That is unfortunate. That is hella unfortunate. You see as Igris snaps his finger and points at the alpha who attacked Igris, and he goes up in flames and starts yelping.
Alpha.
No, he is. He definitely is.
It's still my turn, right? Like, that was just a reaction. Like.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is still your turn.
Okay, I like to use Scorching Ray, and that shoots out like... Oh, wait, I need to do that real quick.
Yeah, use your slot, and then roll to hit...
Hold on, because I think it shoots 3.
Yeah,
Do I have to roll for all 3?
So, let me see.
Or just 1?
For Scorching Ray, do you shoot 3?
Yeah, it says 3.
Typically it's 3.
Okay.
And you might be threatened as well.
I was about to say, you need a... I will tell you, the one in front of you is in range, like, he's close to you, so you're going to be rolling a disadvantage if you do it.
What the freak?
But again, you do have...
Then I'm going to just try...
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I was going to say, you have plus 7
I'll
to
just
hit.
blast, do anything?
That's also a ranged one, so he's close to you, so...
What the freak? I'll just
you can check your other spells if you want.
So I'll just do the Burning Hammer, guys.
Okay. I need to make a dex save of 15 on the wolf, right? Wolf B.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dex save. He failed. So go ahead and roll the full amount of damage. The Burning Hands.
15. Damn! Oh my god.
Did you hit cast as well on that? Click the cast button.
Oh, yeah. Let me do that.
Right there, yeah. Okay. So you could do one more spell before you can't do anymore. But yeah, you see as you go, your hands turn into fire, and you go and like basically double punch the wolf. How much damage did you do again?
15.
15, and you see as your second fist hand when you punched him literally like went through his skull, and he falls and dies.
So GG's for bro.
Yep. And I think that's the end of your turn. So it is now Syl's turn.
Are the wolves frightened at all because we killed the big?
Go ahead and make a nature check. Actually, go ahead and make an insight check.
Okay. 16.
Yes, they are. But they do, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna back off.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go for Wolf A, the one that's right in front of me. I'm gonna hit him with my scimitar.
Okay. Well, actually, before your turn starts, I was gonna say that is to hit. I will let you do that if you want to. You hear more howling coming from the distance.
Damn.
Do you want to still hit him? Mind you, you guys are probably about 15 feet away from the road right now at this point. You guys didn't go too far off the road, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna hit him then. I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay. Go ahead. Is that a save?
Yeah, 15 strength save.
On A? Are you entangled?
Like I'm a cast it right where Wolf C is, and then in a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
Anybody within that's entangled.
Okay, so do you want it closer to A or closer to D? Because each square is 10 feet.
Okay. Closer to A.
Okay. So what is the save again?
15 strength save.
15 strength. Okay. Wolf A saved. And so did Wolf C. They did not get entangled.
Damn. Alright.
So what are you gonna do then? You still can move. If you move away, it does allow an opportunity attack for Wolf A. It is up to you.
With my scimitar, I do have a mastery.
Okay.
And it says when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of an action instead of as a bonus action. So I'm guessing like I
was gonna say,
could do
so-
it as a bonus action
Yeah,
if I
do you
want.
want to use it as a bonus action?
Yes.
Do you have dual weapon fighting as your fighting style or no?
Oh, I don't know.
I was gonna say it would. They would have asked you for fighting style during character builder.
That.
I could-
No, I chose Druidic Warrior.
Okay. So, if you do hit him with that, you only deal the dice damage roll, not the added stuff, because you're not proficient in dual weapon fighting.
Okay, no problem.
So, do you want to use that to hit then that you had earlier?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage then. Just without the modifier.
Yep. 1.
1 damage. You barely graze him with it across his the side of his face. But yeah, like I said, it was like barely a graze. So these guys are gonna go ahead. Wolf A is gonna go ahead and attack you. What's your armor class?
14.
Yeah, you take 7 damage. Wolf C is moving up. Is gonna attack. Mrs. Austin. And these guys are still moving slowly closer.
So use a
And now it's
reaction to
Austin.
fitness.
No, it's only the hit. But
Okay.
you can only do Hellish Rebukes once per long rest, I think.
Oh, okay.
It is now your turn though. Again, like I said before, you do hear more sound of more wolves coming to you guys in the distance. So what would you like to do?
Trying to figure out what I can do. If I use the Cloud of Daggers, does that hurt him too?
What is the range on your Cloud of Daggers?
60 feet.
So, well, because I know Cloud of Daggers is an area of effect. What is the area of effect on it? So see where it says range area?
Yeah.
So it would be in a 5-foot cube. So you'd be able to probably hit. Let me see. I'm looking in terms of our map. So each square. So you could probably hit 2 of the creatures at one time. Any sort of way you want.
Like, bro.
Homie's gonna try to riz the wolf.
I'm gonna howl at the wolf, bro.
Homie's gonna
I'll show the
howl.
wolf with the real alpha.
Well, they don't have an alpha now. Because you guys killed
shit.
the alpha.
I could be the alpha, low key. Wait, don't I have that thing? I have a suggestion.
Oh, wait, go ahead, click that. What does that say?
It says the course of activity describing no more than 25 words
Sound is a
to
cheat.
one creature.
Yeah, you can say fetch the key and give it to me, or you could say stop fighting, leave this library, and don't return. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, have the charm condition for the duration, or until you or your allies target it. Yeah, you could. You could like suggest for them to like one of them to like tell them all to leave, and then see if he fails the save. If he fails the save, the dogs could probably be like, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could technically do that if you want to try.
Alright, let's try it. It's 15's wisdom.
Okay.
Please. Please, please.
We'll give you 1 second. Let me check one thing for you. Let's do... Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and do what you want to do. Who are you going to tell to do that?
Let me see the map real quick. Let me tell A.
Okay.
A to tell the rest.
What are you going to tell him to do?
Tell the others that like I'm the alpha and to go away.
Okay, go. I need to make a wisdom save.
I did the
Direwolf.
casting already.
Yeah. Wisdom save.
15. Oh, please, God, please. Ah, please.
Yeah, so he failed. So you see
Let's go.
as he kind of yelps towards the others, and their ears kind of droop, and they kind of start. For this turn, you see as they take one movement space away. So like they're starting to walk away at this point.
Okay, now's the time to run. Let's go.
Do we run away?
just straight book it, bro.
Okay, so you guys get back on the road, and I will say you guys definitely finish that encounter. As you guys run back to the road, you do hear what sounds like a lot of like animal steps coming this way.
God.
Do you want to make a check to see how many there are, or do you want to just go on the road and leave?
God, bro, we're gonna
Because I
die.
mean, either way, you guys are gonna go on the road and leave. But this is to see if you want to see how many would have showed up.
Yeah, no, I'm just leaving. I don't give a
let's
shit.
Just go, let's just go.
Okay.
I don't care about these wolves anymore.
Okay, so you guys leave after about an hour or two of traveling. So yeah, you guys reach the end of the woods. Like there's a clearing now, and you see some buildings. The buildings, like you see some buildings and slight light, but not a lot of light. But you see buildings in this distance. So do you make your way over there?
Let's do it.
Okay, you guys it probably takes you guys about another 30 minutes to get there. But when you guys do get there, tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance.
It's a big ass city.
So that picture that you saw is basically what you see to your right as you look down the road this way. That's what it looks like.
Huh?
There seems to be some crying. The sobbing is coming from this direction, to your west.
I say we go check it out. You know.
Yeah,
So
why
it's
not?
Okay. You guys move through the town. The sobbing does get louder. And when you guys start walking past the houses, you notice that the houses are kind of pretty worn. Literally, the windows are like boarded up. It looks like glass is broken. It looks like the walls are all like falling apart. But then you do reach a couple buildings that don't look falling apart. So to the north, you hear talking a little bit coming from the north. There's a building to your south that all it has is a lantern out front. It's kind of rickety, but the sobbing is really loud. It's coming from the south.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on the sobbing person. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go follow the noise still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The noise.
Oh, it's all the way down here.
Yeah. So the noise.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I thought it was that building.
No. Yeah, you follow the noise. The noise is coming from this building.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I knock on that door.
Okay. We're a big happy family. Woohoo.
Heck
So
yeah.
your guys' day starts. I'm going to be talking to both Tobias and Typhon. Your days start.
Tobias.
You guys walk. You guys walk out the house. Tobias is still going through what he has just learned from last night. He doesn't know if it's true or not, but he's still kind of stunned either way. But as you guys are walking along, making your way up, you guys see what looks to be like an elf and a tiefling.
What's up?
They're going to go check out this house. It looks like they're trying to check out this house. And this is the house where... this is the house where the crying is coming from.
Oh, God.
So you see as it looks like they're about to approach, but what are you guys going to do?
What are these guys doing?
You think maybe we should warn them not to go in there?
I don't know. It might
I
be
don't need her
funny.
crying to
We'll
go
go ahead and
louder.
knock on the door, just like try and see what's going
Yeah,
on.
so you knock on the
Hey!
door.
Hey!
Hold up, hold up.
Can
hold
I
up,
tap
hold
on myself? Can I tap on myself?
Well, hold up. He knocks on the door, and you hear the woman crying, but there's no answer. What do you want to do, officer?
Hello?
What do I have?
I was about to say, you use all
Oh.
your spell slots, so you can't cast
Yeah, I
invisibility.
see that. I see that.
Ma'am, are you in danger?
Still just crying.
Can I try and kick the door open?
The door is already opened.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
Oh, that
So
noise is
Typhon's gonna approach him?
infuriating.
Okay,
Typhon's
both
approaching.
Syl and Igris, you guys see as a tiny little light blue creature approaches you, and he walks up to you. Okay, what are you gonna say?
I wouldn't
Typhon.
go in there if I were you.
Hey, idiots! Whoever you are.
Who are these guys talking to, dude?
Who are you calling idiots,
Yeah, who
sir?
you calling idiots?
You two idiots! Don't you see that lady? We've already been here. She's not gonna respond to you. You're
Are you the
wasting
ones that?
time.
Are you the ones who caused her suffering?
Yeah,
No.
did y'all do this?
No.
You see, as a blonde man, he's not. I would say he's probably around 5'8". Comes up with a woman who is all like
I'm not blonde.
5'4". Not you.
Oh.
And they approach both. They approach and they're like, yeah. The guy says he's like, yeah, no, she's been crying for days now.
And no one's thought to,
And-
like...
No, we checked on her. We asked her a series of questions. She basically talked about how. What did she say again? Do you remember?
Negligent mother.
Yeah. Basically, she lost her daughter. Her daughter kind of defied her, walked out as she came home, and she's been gone for some time, and she's just been sitting here crying. And then we asked her, like, oh, maybe you can tell us the last time you've seen her. And she said, oh, I don't know. And we tried to reason with her, and she just wasn't listening. And so we gave up because there's no helping her. She wasn't even going to try to help us with anything. So why waste our time here?
Tobias and Typhon, can you guys make perception checks real quick?
Yes. Dirty 20.
4. Oh my god.
Okay. Both this elf and this tiefling, they both seem to have taken some damage.
Who has?
The tiefling and the elf in front of you right now.
Were you assholes in a fight?
Why are
Huh?
you asking? What do you care?
Well, I'm just saying, like, you don't look... Like, you look pretty worse for wear.
You calling
Yeah, what
yourself-
happened to you?
We're fine. Thank you for the concern.
Did you kill
I'd
them?
like to check on the woman.
Okay.
I wouldn't do
You
that.
walk in the
I'm gonna
house.
go with them.
Yeah, you guys walk in the house. And there's nobody on the first floor. Those crying seems to be coming from upstairs.
I'll head upstairs.
Typhon, Tobias, are you guys just gonna stand outside?
No, I'm gonna watch them from a distance. See
I'm
them
going
fail.
inside.
Okay, so he goes inside as well. You guys go upstairs. You guys see a woman in rags. She seems to be crying in the center of the upstairs.
Go ahead. Go try to talk to her.
Alright,
Let's
I'm
get
gonna walk up to her and I'm gonna be like, "Excuse me, miss. What's causing your trouble here?"
Are you walking up behind her or in front of her?
I'm gonna walk up behind her, but I'm gonna like tap her on the shoulder, try to get her attention.
She's like, "Oh, another person. I didn't even notice you were here."
Yeah,
Figures.
pardon my intrusion. What causes you this pain?
My daughter, she's gone.
And who took her?
Josh, why are you laughing, bro? Why are you laughing?
No, because it's kind of funny. That's why. But what's up? What'd you say?
Who took your daughter?
The monster. He took her.
A monster?
Yes. I just know he did. That's why she hasn't come home.
Who's this
Help.
monster?
The monster Strahd.
Lame ass
Strahd.
name.
Would I know who this monster is? Joe?
Go ahead and make a history check.
I got a 2.
Yeah, the name doesn't ring a bell at all to you.
Can I?
It wouldn't be in relation to the monster I'm hunting at all or anything. I wouldn't at least like have a peaked suspicion
I was
of
about
it.
to say you're gonna keep the name in mind, but you're not connecting the dots right now.
Okay. I'm gonna just ask her about Strahd. I'm gonna be like, well, who's this Strahd?
You don't know who he is? He's been in charge for centuries.
And where could Strahd have taken your daughter, ma'am?
Have you not seen it from here? He's resides on the castle on top of the mountain. If you want to go look back at the picture that I sent you of the place you guys are in right now, if you look in the very far back, you'll see it.
Okay.
What she's talking about.
I see it.
How long ago was your daughter taken from you, ma'am?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Damn, are you still crying? I didn't say that out loud. I said it in my head.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah,
I'm gonna grab her by the hands, ma'am. I swear to you, I will do everything I can to find your daughter and let you know of her fate.
she's like, then
Whoa!
she's like, then take this and hands, because she was holding something. She hands you a doll.
Oh, okay. What is this?
It's her favorite. It's the only thing I remember her by, but it's her childhood toy.
See, I promise you, ma'am, I will find your daughter.
And
Kiss
you say that
Rich.
she's like, please bring her back safe.
I'll do my best.
And you see as she goes and continues to cry.
Sins must be punished.
She's still crying even after all that. Oh my gosh.
Some sympathy, worm. You have no idea what she's going through.
Whatever. I'm out of here.
Do we leave the house?
Yeah, you said there was a bar to the north, or like there were people talking up to the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to head over there. I want to ask them some questions.
Ugh.
So you guys start walking up. You guys still see the man and his sister outside. Do we all follow them to up top to the north?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys go up north, and you see as it seems like Syl is about to enter the blood. What's it called? The Blood on the Vine Tavern. Before you enter, can you make a perception check?
Me?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. 17.
17. You see as it. You do notice that the sign, because you see blood on the vine, and you're kind of like, that doesn't really sound right. And you see as it looks like the what's it called? Give me 1 second. After close inspection, the sign reveals that it actually reads "Blood of the Vine Tavern," not "on the of the Vine Tavern." So somebody
Okay,
the sign is very like shoddy and like worn.
Johnny.
I already knew you were gonna say that. So you enter.
Before I head in,
Okay.
yeah.
Before
Before I head in, I want to turn to the group that's following me. These random ass people. And Igris, I'm cool with him for right now. I'm just gonna look at everybody else and be like, for people who didn't want to help that woman, you're awfully intrigued in my endeavors.
I tried helping her.
Your efforts,
It didn't go well.
God, we share the same goal.
Who's this Strahd? What do you know of him?
He's a vampire that looms in the castle.
I know sort of something. I'm not really sure if it's true or not, because most of my information comes from my dreams.
Spit it out.
Your dreams.
Yeah. So I learned from one of my, I guess, captains that he used to be a general of some kind. He was He was a man of power, fierce General Strahd, son of someone named Barov. I don't know if that is in connection with us being in Barovia or not.
Yeah.
But
So, by the way, this is the first time you guys are hearing the name Barovia, being where you guys are at.
and to learn that he's been alive for centuries, that kind of just confirms my suspicions, especially about kind of who I am.
Well, if this Strahd is everything you say he is, then it seems that I must slay him.
And,
I think we're all in agreement on that.
and you see as Ismark's like, before you go in there, just a question. Shouldn't we get going? It is daytime. I don't want to be caught on the road at night.
Are the three women still in the corner?
Yes.
Guess you don't want to get that nickname spread around, huh?
Can we not talk about that, please?
What's he on about?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Sinners are here.
How about we keep your friend Typhon out of the tavern? That would be a great idea.
I think he'll be okay this time.
No, I don't.
Who are
really
you
think
people?
so.
Hey, I say we go in.
Oh,
Let's go
me.
Who even are you?
You see as the blonde guy walks up to you and he puts out his hand for a handshake. Ismark, nice to meet you.
Sylcaryn, you can call me Syl,
Do you shake his hand?
I guess.
You shake his hand kind of reluctantly. Kind of goes over to ask for Igris to shake his hand. Also reluctantly shakes his hand. He's like, "Yeah, this is my sister, Irina. We're gonna what's it called? Tobias and Typhon are gonna escort us to a town called Valaki to get away from Strahd."
Just question. Can I try to like his sister, right? Like.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
do you want to see a picture of his sister?
Okay, she might be chopped chuz, but we gotta find out, guys. Like, we gotta
Chopped
we gotta
chuz.
see her real quick. Quick, yeah. If she
Crazy.
chopped chuz, I'm scared, bro. Like,
Chop chuz.
hey, but if she better, she got a better. What the fuck? You know.
Cuban is showing Austin.
Hey, I wanna do my little thing. You know what I'm saying, Bobby?
Bro is not Gambit.
So what are you gonna say? Cause she's kind of
Yeah.
just
Charge the gods, make him go boom.
I'd be like, you're his sister? How are you related to this guy? You're awfully
I like this guy.
beautiful.
She's like, he's my brother. You can't really be talking to him like that.
Ooh.
Austin,
just
actually make an
saying,
insight
yeah.
check.
Why?
Insight check.
Because she might actually be Chop Chuz.
Okay, 14.
When you brought up the fact that
Oh.
if she's related to him, and she said, well, you shouldn't be talking to my brother like that. It seems like she is like keeping something from you. What do you want to do with that information, Igris?
Are you hiding something from us?
What would I be hiding?
I don't know, it just kind of seemed off when you said not to talk to your brother like that.
And you see as Ismark is like, yeah, now would be probably a good time to tell them to. I don't know. And Arya's like, well, you're kind of right. Your intuition is right. We're not actually related. The
What?
Burgomaster adopted me when I was a child.
Adopted?
Yes. And I
I knew
actually...
there was a difference.
I empathize with you a little bit, Tobias. Before I was adopted, I don't remember much from before that.
Are those two siblings vampire spawn?
Do you want to make go ahead and make a history check on that?
Wait, I'm an orphan too, right?
Got a natural 20?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Natural 20. You could definitely tell blood is still flowing in their veins. They do seem to be alive.
Okay.
Wait. You're empathizing with me because I have amnesia?
Yes, I don't remember anything from before I was adopted.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It really isn't much. I was like, I don't know, like 7, 8 maybe. So
I was encased in some type of stone and woke up. I don't know what's happened. I don't like this situation, but these are the cards I've been dealt, and I have to deal with it until my memory comes back or until I piece the situation together. So, sorry if I don't really empathize with how you're feeling. I get, okay, this was a hard time for you, but I want to know who I am.
and Ismark's like, hey, she was just trying to be kind.
I get that. But this is a really hard time for all of us right now. We all have one goal, and right now it's to help you guys.
Yes, of
Well,
course.
I'm not helping any of you. I'm going to help that woman, and apparently to help her, I need to slay Strahd.
Well, back to you, fine shit. So.
Okay, so Igris goes back to talking to Irina at this point.
I'm gonna go ahead and head into the bar.
Okay. You head in.
Forget it. I'll go with them.
Okay,
Whatever.
you go in the bar. What are we doing, guys? Because Ismark does not want Typhon to go back in there.
Come on, man. Won't be like last time.
You guys go on
Typhon
ahead.
is still staring at the women
Yeah,
through the
me
window.
and Irina will watch Typhon. We will watch Typhon.
What happened last time?
I'll tell you in the bar.
Yeah,
Come
so you guys
on.
all walk in, you three. As you guys walk in, you see at the very close table to the door, there are 3 women sitting at a table. And then to your right, you see a barkeep. He's cleaning his glasses.
We meet again.
He doesn't listen to you.
Oh my god, here we go. Him ignoring me.
Okay, so yeah, that's the scene of the bar right now.
This guy's the worst. I would tell you right here. This guy doesn't listen to anything you say.
I'm gonna walk up to the barkeep.
What do you say? Oh, you walk up to the women?
I'll just be like mattering from like a distance. You know?
Okay, so first we're gonna deal with Gabe. He goes up to the barkeep. What are we doing?
I'm gonna just ask him and be like, what history do you have with this man right here? I'm pointing at Tobias, I guess.
And
It's
he looks up.
Tobias
From
is the one that walked in with us?
Yeah, and so he's cleaning his glass. He looks up. He's like, I don't think I've seen this man before, and goes back.
You've seen me before. You
And
know
goes
exactly
back to
what you're doing. Cleaning your glasses. There's nothing to clean. They've
And
been
he's
clean
like,
for some
do you
time.
want something to drink?
Just a water is fine.
The boring type.
Let me get some
And
wine.
he takes his thing, gets you some water, puts it in front. He doesn't charge for water, so you get free water. And what did you say, Kendall? Or Tobias?
Let me get a wine.
He's like, that would be 1 copper piece for a glass.
What if I wanted to get it to go?
I'm sorry. We only serve in here. We don't, sell it out for people to take.
Nah, I want it to go.
That's sorry, I can't help you. And he puts down the glass and starts cleaning his next glass. Austin, you go up to the women, and what are you gonna do?
Do you have like a picture of these women? You know what I'm saying?
I don't, but they are rather. I would say they are, in terms of looks, if that's what you're looking for. I would say they're above average.
Chop chuz.
So no chop chuz I hear.
You just
Well-
see my little frame, just like with my face pressed against the window, staring at them.
through, staring at the
I'm gonna
women.
turn around.
But no, so
gonna
Austin, make an insight check
Okay.
because you see Typhon staring through the window. Make an insight check.
I just sit over there at the bar.
Nat
with a
20.
disgusted look.
He's staring at them with murderous intent.
I want to
so,
walk over to
So,
Igris.
ladies, actually, I think there was something over there. Maybe she's like, oh well, I just kind of like, scoop up,
You're trying to scoot in, like to sit at the table.
Yeah. I mean, just like,
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they're basically they don't allow you to, and they continue to talk amongst themselves.
all right, well then, fuck you, hoes.
I'm gonna walk
And
over
you
to
see as one lady
Igris.
turns around and is like, "What did you say?"
So actually, what I said was, "Fuck you, hoes."
No, wait, ma'am. He's from out of town. You know, he's not very great with people. He kind of says the wrong thing at certain times.
Hey, no. Don't speak for me.
I'm trying to help you, idiot, or otherwise we'll just let this little guy out here who's staring at them like it's the first Thanksgiving. Let him loose. Just shut up.
What is he gonna do? Look at him.
Let me excuse us, ladies. I'm gonna grab him and turn around. Look, we were in here earlier. It didn't go well. He ended up hurting Ismark and myself, and we had to knock him out. He's not the best with people, and he has a lot of rage inside that he has to get out. So I would just do anything other than provoking these women or provoking the tiny man out there, or he's going to become all of our problems. So just for the sake of this, walk away.
Why don't just knock him out again?
You don't want to go through that. Trust me. You don't want. It's a whole thing. All right. Just take my word.
Ismark walks in and is like, guys, shall we go?
Why are you in a hurry?
We're trying to get through. We're trying to get to Vallaki while it's still light out. We don't want to be on the road where it's dark. No, I don't have a nickname.
What's his nickname I hear of?
Nothing. Can we go?
Oh, ladies, you want to tell him?
And the ladies kind of start chuckling, and they're like, Ismark the Lesser, and then they just start laughing really loud. And you see as Ismark gets flushed, like his face is all red, and he's like, oh, can we just leave, please?
Okay. I've had my fun. We can go.
What's this lesser right here?
He'll never live up to his father. His father was way better than he ever will be.
Oh, so you did his father?
No, of course not. How would I do such a vile thing?
How is?
Would you do him?
And Ismark's like, can we just go, please?
Nah, I don't want to hear his story.
He's like, he will never live up to his father. He's quite the failure of a son. And
how is he a failure?
Well, what has he done? He's done nothing but cower in the manor and not face his fears of traveling. That's why he's asked for an escort, because he can't do it himself. And
so what are you also proud of in yourself?
Well,
that's a good question.
This is our tavern.
You own this tavern?
I mean, look at where y'all are. Look at where y'all's tavern is.
Igris, I would stop provoking them. We should probably just head out.
No. He said he's a failure. How is he a failure? Look at y'all.
I own this tavern, and we have the favor of our great master.
Who's your master?
And Ismark is like, no, guys, can we please go? Please, this is really bad.
No.
Strahd.
I know the answer.
It's daddy.
What is the answer?
Daddy wants.
The woman says Strahd.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take us to him.
About this Strahd guy, huh?
We can't really do that.
Why not?
And why is that?
Well, you see, our master likes to be alone.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a stupid master.
Why don't we be alone with him?
I mean, you can if you go to Castle Ravenloft. If you follow the trail, you can easily get there.
You see, I have a bit of a code I live by. And those who serve a monster are equally as such. And I'm gonna go ahead and attack one of them with my scimitar.
I'll light my hand. Oh no, I can't! What the frick?
Well,
I'll pull out my dagger.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Ismark, I apologize, but we're gonna have to do something now.
You miss?
Can I hit after though?
Hold up.
Yeah, I got a 6.
I was gonna say, you miss, and they all get up from their seats, and are like, the Master's reign of terror will rain upon you if you do not leave at this very moment.
Attack. I want to attack.
As a paladin,
I want
it
to
is
use
my
firebolt.
sworn duty to strike evil foes down. Ismark, I apologize, but we're gonna have to set him loose.
Ismark is like,
I tr-
Ismark kind of stops you, and he, who wants to run this interaction with Ismark real quick? He's about to whisper to someone.
I'll do it.
Okay. He whispers to you. He's like, "We need to keep a low profile. We don't need this distraction on our way to Vallaki. He will easily
Okay,
hear of
but-
this."
He should kind of already know that we're gonna come attack him,
He
though.
does not know we're attack him. We're going to Vallaki. We're not going to fight him.
If we're gonna avenge your sister, I think we will have to.
We need to get her safe first. You want her to be in the line of fire?
She's not even in here with us.
It doesn't
She's out
matter.
there with the
I'm
crazy
saying
man.
once we start going on the path, she will be in his line of fire if news comes out of what we do here.
Fair point. Fair.
We need
must
to keep a
protect
low
as many people
profile.
as possible.
Once we're safe, you can do whatever you please.
What if we draw these women outside of town,
They're not.
and
gonna
then
come
we
out of town.
attack them?
They never leave their bar.
Ever?
Yes. Plus, his spies are all around. Trust me, I don't like these Vistani as much as the next guy, but they are dangerous.
I suppose. Well, let's stay on task.
Should
here.
I talk to
Getting
one of the other
Vallaki.
ones?
Yeah,
this?
I would talk to the Sylcaryn lady. She seems reasonable enough. I don't think
Okay.
Igris is.
Okay. I will.
Yeah.
He kind of pulls you over to the side. He's like, "Please, can we not make enemies with them?"
They serve a monster. They must die.
Yes, but you do not understand. These men, Typhon and Tobias, promised to take us to Vallaki. Okay?
What is in Vallaki?
A sanctuary. We'll be safer there than here.
You
But
wish to hide?
I wish to hide my sister, yes.
I have no allegiance to you two.
She has Strahd has taken favor of her. Okay? They're gonna escort us to Vallaki. If we do this, he will send people after us. You guys can do whatever after you take us to Vallaki. I do not care. I'm trying to keep us safe on the road for a time. If we draw his attention, we will not be safe on the road. Please do not do this. I beg of you. Just hold out a little bit.
Ooh, I don't know
You
what I
will
would
get
do
your
here
revenge.
as my character.
These women are not monsters, but they can trigger the monster. Please. I don't like them as much as the next guy either, but they are dangerous if word gets out about this. Please.
Fine.
Okay, so what do we do? You guys stop whispering to each other.
Guys, we gotta stay on task. All right.
Huh?
We need to get out of here. We need to get out of this city. Especially me. I've been here too long.
But you know, like.
Look, I get it. Killing,
Ismark-
awesome.
Ismark is
I'm
like,
sure Typhon would agree with you.
Yeah, I was about to say,
but
Ismark is like, yeah, Syl, right? We should totally get on her merry way.
What do you?
Very dejectedly, I'm just gonna look at all three of the women. And I'm just gonna look at them, and I'm gonna tell them, "You're spared of my fury today."
He's like, and they kind of answer you, and they're like, "You're spared of our master's fury as well. Now go."
Whatever. Chop chas. Bye.
you guys can't even defend yourself. How unworthy.
Ismark's like, "It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's go."
That is true. Otherwise, we would have had to let that guy in on you. I mean,
And you see as
you don't want
as
that.
his eyes are like really big in the window. But
He's up
you
there,
but you
up
see
there.
but he's like has two hands on the window seal
Just my
and is like,
nose and my eyes. It's just my nose.
but you see but no, I was about to say, you see as he's like he's breathing heavy, so like there's like condensation on the like window as he breathes. He's like, so do we all
Oh my
leave?
goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna walk out in a huff.
And Ismark's like, "Thank you."
Well, I did all I
And
could.
so we
Killing.
all walk out, and At that moment, in the distance, you see as a holy man is coming down the street. And he's like,
What is that?
you see as it is Donovich.
Hey, Donnie, my man.
He's like,
You know this guy.
Yeah. I met him yesterday.
Do you know Donovich?
I don't.
Who are you?
Well, I'll introduce you.
Well, he's like, actually, if we can make this really quick, Tobias, I need to talk
What's
to you
up?
real quick.
Oh, all right. Sure.
And he goes off to the
Excuse
side.
me.
He brings you off to the side. He's like, word has it you are.
What's up, man?
Word has it you're going out of town with Ismark and Irene.
Yeah, we're going to Valaki.
Okay.
Why?
Well, I was wondering where you were going to go.
Yeah.
So, Valaki is a very good option. If you want to be extra safe, I don't know if you want to bring it up to them or not.
Okay.
You might want to take them to Kresk.
Kresk, you say?
Yeah, there's a church there, the Saint Abbey. It's a sanctuary for safety. But if you leave them in Valaki, that's fine. But I was just saying, the Kresk is on the other side of the valley, farther from the castle. Might be worth taking them there.
So it's farther from the castle.
Yes, it's on the other side of the
It's
valley.
kind of a other side of the valley.
I feel like it's my duty as the friend of the former burgomaster to make sure they are safe.
Yeah, I totally get you. I get where your head's at. Hey, I appreciate you telling me this. This should really help out.
Yes,
a lot.
well, I pray for the Morning Lord for your safety.
Yeah, and and what you said about your son, if we help on Strahd, perhaps there's something we can do to reverse his whole process.
For sure. If you ever find a way, be sure to come back.
Of course. I got you, man.
He's like,
I reach out to
he
shake.
shakes your hand, and he shakes your hand like with both hands, and he's like, safe travels.
Yeah. Take it easy, man.
And he walks away back towards the church, and you go back to the group. All right. You see in the distance as the holy man.
Got some good news.
Yeah, the holy man seems to be walking back towards some sort of church.
Hello. You said you were going to introduce us. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was kind of in a hurry. He basically told us there's another route we could take. Ismark, Irina, the rest of y'all. Instead, instead of going to Valaki, we could take them to Kresk. Do you know of that, Ismark?
Kresk, it's on the other side of the valley.
Yeah, that's true, but it's a sanctuary for safety. It'd probably be a lot better for Irina, for both of you.
Ismark kind of takes a look at Irina and kind of looks back and is like, let's get to Valaki first and decide from there.
You had said that your sister's favored by Strahd. What did you mean?
And you see as Irina's like, you told them too? He's like, I didn't have a choice. And you see as Irina walks up and shows her neck, and you see what looks to be 2 bite marks in her neck.
Oh, hell no, Jake saw you.
And T3s.
And
She guys, T3 guys.
And Irina's like, he's seen me twice.
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
What?
He has seen me twice. Strahd. He's seen me twice.
What do you mean by seen?
Yeah, bro got a freaky with you?
I don't have any memory of it. I just remember his piercing, hateful eyes, and I don't know. He would appear, and then next thing you know, I'd wake up and I'd have a bite mark in my neck.
Bro gave you hickeys.
And
Bro was quenching his thirst.
And
Ismark
Ismark is like, "See, this is why I must take her away from here, for her protection."
And
If Strahd
you
is,
sure?
if Strahd is as all-powerful as you say, nowhere is safe for her as long as he is alive.
Don't.
That's true. That's a good.
Don't you dare.
She makes a
say
good
it.
point.
Either way, getting farther away is still the safer option.
So, what's farther though, Valaki or Kresk?
Like I said, let's get to Vallaki where I feel like there's less stress, and I can
I
figure it
mean,
out from there.
both places are pretty good.
Who's to say
And
that that woman's daughter isn't being subjected to the fate that your sister would have been in?
Oh, he's like, what are you talking about? Ismark is saying that.
The woman's daughter was taken by Strahd.
plus, I also have information regarding Strahd. That holy man Donovich, his son, is a legit vampire. I don't know if Typhon remembers, but that screaming we heard from underneath the floor, that's his son. He keeps in there because he got subjected to vampirism by Strahd, sent back, and now he keeps him
Yeah,
under there.
Ismark is like, well, he's a vampire spawn. There's a difference.
Yeah, but still, Strahd is involved. This seems to be the big issue here. So, we got the kid, we have the missing daughter, and now Irina. 3 different cases where Strahd has made a big impact. And not to go against everything you're saying, but you really think just leaving is going to be the best option for us? I mean, like, yeah, Vlaki and Kresk are both great places, but as a paladin, I trust more the works of a church or the protection of a god more than just some random town I've never heard of. That's just me, though.
Is the holy man still here?
No, he went.
No,
You
he's
saw
gone.
it in the distance as he
Yeah.
walked back to the church. Ismark's like, if you want to take us to Kresk, I'm not going to stop you. You are our escort after all.
I turn. Typhon, what do you think of this short stuff?
That's good.
This
Prison
does
okay.
sound like the safer option, but Valaki is more approachable. Ismark, why do you prefer Valaki?
Well, I don't prefer it.
Yeah.
I just want to get there because it's closer. I just want to leave this place at once.
But I thought you said the
Why
further we
you
are, the better.
I never said that. I mean, oh no, he did say that. He's like, yes, that is true, but it means more going on the road even longer and risking more danger. Valaki's just the next
But-
closest settlement. Like I,
I mean,
said,
yeah,
whatever.
that's true, but-
he's like, whatever you guys decide, I will go along with. I'm not gonna cause any
Okay, but-
consequence.
Okay, but as Syl, can I call you Syl?
Sure.
But as Syl said earlier, with the mark that Irina has, what's stopping Strahd from just appearing? She's already marked. She can see she can see him from anywhere. Also, those women in the bar said that. He can track him. He can track anyone from anywhere. And Ismark, you told us to keep a low profile because we don't want attention. She's already marked.
Yes, but the issue is that he doesn't. If you think the bite tracks her, I doubt that very much. He just knows where she is because he's been here before. If anything, he might have spies. I don't know. But either way, we need to get out of here.
Well, what do the rest of y'all think?
I'm an international super spy.
What is this guy talking about?
So
I'm sorry, I just
can we please hit the road?
I suppose to the lackey it
I
is.
say we go to Kursk.
Kresk. So we got one for Kresk.
That's what I
Syl?
said.
I mean, in character, I genuinely have no reason to stick with you guys.
Yeah, true. But what are you gonna say? But what are you gonna say though for this?
Oh my god, I don't know. Fuck, I really don't know.
So I'll say this: your character says that you have no reason to stick with us in the first place, and Ismark is like, I already told them that I would give all that I have if you take us to Vallaki.
Whoa,
Dude, I don't even know what you have.
It's.
Live in a
I'm not gonna
manor.
lie. It.
It's got the manor.
Yes, but please help escort us. You are the killing type, yes?
I kill those deserving of it.
Then we will
Oh,
need
you and
your
Typhon
help.
should get along great.
Indeed.
Who is this small blue man?
Small.
I am Typhon Hailwind. I am Death's Fist.
That's Fist.
Yeah, that's what he's been
I
saying for the
reap
last
vengeance on
couple
those that have
days.
sinned in this world.
Yeah, as you can see, he's kind of dark and gloomy. You're not ever going to get a lot out of him unless it's about killing.
And then
So it seems to be his only
Ismark,
favorite thing.
Ismark is like, can we please leave?
I mean, what do we get out of helping you get your sister to safety? Like, I really...
You get to lay of the land, understand what you're up against, see what you might be going against in the future. I see
Look,
that
man, I don't
as
even know my
beneficial.
future.
Elf, if you assist in this, I will help you in killing Strahd.
Fine.
Yeah.
So we're in agreement. Can we go?
No, let's go.
I guess.
What's it called?
Those three bitches inside are gonna
Igris.
meet my steel, though. I swear to God.
Igris,
There
I
goes
will help
here.
are we going?
that
They
as well.
rejected me.
Yep.
Igris, are we going? Igris?
This man's
Yes,
still
we
down
are
in the
going.
dumps about losing to the chopped chuz.
I mean, I don't know. They looked a little fine shit. But, they rejected me, so like.
I'll lean over.
Like,
I'll
as
lean
of right
over.
now, they're chop chest. No, it's cool. They're chop chest.
No, look.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
want
lean
them
over to
anyway. I
Igris.
don't want them anyway.
I'm gonna lean over to Igris. Look, man. If these don't work out, you still got Irene over there.
Dude, this pervert incel met me in the fucking fog. Like,
Did I save us from from wolf? Like.
we ran away. We saved each other.
Oh, that's
Okay,
not
and
on
didn't I
us.
distract
You
him?
met the wolves.
You at the wolves? Oh man. So did we.
Well,
Whatever. I guess I don't know this guy then.
Oh, whatever. Let's just go.
okay, so you guys start on the road to
On the
Valaki.
road again.
You guys are heading
On
towards
the road
the
again.
west. Okay, so you guys start on the road. What is our marching order?
Oh,
We'll be holding the rear.
Who's in the back?
Bro's the alpha.
Sil-
Bro's holding my
Um,
cheeks. Type shit.
okay.
I'll be behind Typhon to keep him in check.
Wait, who's leading? Because
Typhon.
I was gonna say Irina's gonna be in the middle. Because that's where Esmark wants her to be.
So she's gonna be behind me.
Whoever is closer to the middle, yeah. So who wants to be behind Irina?
Oh, I'll be behind her because I don't trust these men.
Okay.
Oh, we got ourselves a man hater over here.
We women have to stick together.
And then also you're gonna take the back then? Pause!
Bro said
No, I
Bro
want that.
said back shots
Hey,
here.
nothing's
Okay,
wrong.
I
I'm
want
just
that
watching
pervert in my line of sight.
Okay, fine. I'll be in front of you.
So you're
Dang,
right
that make
behind
you feel
Irina.
better?
So you're right behind Irina then.
You're behind the hut.
So you guys begin walking.
And her brother be behind him.
No,
behind
no,
her.
so Ismark is in front of her.
Oh, sweet mother. All right. If it's
So it's Typhon.
Big deal.
So it's Typhon, Tobias, Ismark, Irina, Igris, and Syl.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So you guys walk.
He's only flirted with women. He hasn't touched them. I guess
No,
it's
so
fine.
ready. So either Austin could talk to Irina, or Tobias could talk to Ismark. If you have any questions.
I'll talk to Irina. Real
Okay.
quick.
I have nothing to say.
What do you ask her?
I'm trying to make sure this guy doesn't run off.
Can I
We're
roll
rescuing her from one pervert and giving her to another.
Can I roll for charisma?
Who are you calling
Well,
a
first,
pervert?
what do you want to tell her? What do you want to ask her?
Fucking red guy.
Yeah, homie.
Shut up, bro. Let me play, bro. Fuck. My God,
was built like a red hot.
It's not flirting, it's harassment.
Shut up,
We
let's go
gotta-
tiny
we gotta-
blue man, you fucking smurf.
He could kill you very easily. I wouldn't test him.
Whatever.
Okay, so what are you
Suck
gonna
my
do?
balls.
What are you gonna do?
Suck my balls, Mr. Garrison.
Yeah, I said, suck my butt.
What are we doing, guys?
Fuck, I don't even fucking know anymore, bro.
Well, yeah, what are you
Forget
gonna
it,
ask
bro.
her? Go ahead and ask her
Fuck, I
something.
don't care anymore. No. I don't
Go into
care.
conversation.
Where the
We're
hell is
letting you.
that?
I'm letting you.
Yeah, I happen to know any females are around this area.
Oh,
I mean-
God.
Yeah, I mean you're a fine female yourself. You know, it's just curious.
Why would you be searching for that in particular?
It would be nice to sit down with someone, have a civilized conversation. Wink, wink.
Go ahead and make a charisma check now.
Okay, bro. I'm gonna fucking get a 1, bro. Watch.
I'm gonna lean over and talk to Typhon. This guy is tanking.
I got a 15 one, guys.
She's like,
15.
well, if you ever need someone to talk to, I can definitely talk to you. What are you doing? What are you doing? For viewers, if you're listening, Austin just tweaked out, bro. He fucking went crazy.
Sorry, guys.
You went crazy.
I had a panic attack.
That's what you do when you have a panic attack. You start fucking me
Bro
up.
heard one word. Bro's character heard one word from a woman that didn't hate him and just immediately nutted in his pants.
No. I just.
You're not beating the incel charge.
But yeah, she's like, is there anything you wanted to talk about or anything?
There's no way that worked.
Well, you can't hear
When
this
would you,
conversation technically.
When would you be willing to have this civilized conversation?
Well, we are walking, aren't we not?
You're a little feisty.
If
Yeah, we can continue this conversation later.
So at a
I'm doing that, you fucking weirdo.
I got excited again.
she's like, so at a better time then.
Yeah, better time.
All
Bro's
right.
like a dog in heat.
I'll
I swear.
I'll keep that in mind. That's what she says. And we keep walking. You guys do eventually make it to a bridge. About 30 minutes after you guys leave Barovia. And you guys see a river. This river flows as clear as blue winter sky through the valley. You could tell this river is pretty wide, obviously with the bridge. And you guys make it across. And what's your passive perception, Aiden?
17.
17. What is everyone's passive perceptions?
10.
17.
17.
Hey, pervert.
What's your passive perception, Austin?
He's on mute.
I know.
12.
12. All right.
Yeah.
Typhon, I need you to go to the other room. Because you're leading. There seems to be... You feel like something's watching you from both sides of the road.
Halt. We're not alone.
Smart's like, what's wrong?
Something is watching us.
And you can tell this how?
Do you trust me or not?
I mean, so far I do.
You see
Except for that part in the bar.
as soon as you say that, Smart takes a defensive position.
Oh, this is getting real. Okay.
Do I see what Typhon saw as well? I had gotten a 17.
Yeah, so you guys kind of move up a little bit more. Right when Typhon said halt. You do notice the exact same thing Typhon notices. There's something watching. You get a feeling that something's watching you from both sides of the road. So what do you do?
Can I just... Oh.
I'm gonna ready my bow.
Yeah. See,
Would I be able to apply Hunter's Mark onto one of the things already?
They haven't made themselves known, so no.
Bro's brave.
You're kind of just assuming that they're there at this point.
That's not their name. We've been through this. I'm not having this argument with you again.
It's brave.
No, it's not.
I'm taking it to my own hand.
It's Merida, you fucker.
It's brave.
That's the name of the movie.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Can I just throw a random blast into the forest wherever we are?
Oh, you can, yeah. What do you want to do?
Forest fire.
Oh,
I'll do that just cause
Which one?
I'll just blast.
Okay, can you make to hit at disadvantage, please? Because you don't know exactly where they're at. You're just kind of shooting it.
Sure.
Oh.
14.
That is a hit. Can you roll damage?
Four.
Okay. A 4?
Yeah.
So you see as Austin shoots a magical green blast into the forest, and you see as he hits flush on a character that actually pushes him backwards, and hits him for 4 damage.
But what did he push back?
And they oh yeah, there you go. And you see as they start kind of talking in some foreign language you can't understand. And you see as another one pops out from the other side. And I need everyone to roll for initiative. What is everyone's initiative?
22.
19.
7.
So 22 on Typhon. 22. What'd you get?
Yes.
Syl?
7.
7. Okay. And we got 2 19s, yeah. Go ahead and roll off real quick.
17.
17.
Roll off again. Roll off again.
Alright, I need you to stop. 18. Yeah!
Okay, so-
Bro, I got excited again. I'm sorry. I got a 4.
You stop doing that.
Yeah.
He's
Go higher,
like
bitch.
thrusting towards the screen. He's making undulating motions with his hips.
Bro, I'm not even doing anything, bro.
Okay, Typhon, you are up first, my good sir.
All right. Which one
Sorry.
did Igris do?
Berserker
down, bro.
A.
Okay. Berserker A to the south. So I am going to throw as a bonus action
Okay.
some ball bearings
On the ground.
on the ground in front of him.
Okay. I will make that on
So about here.
how big is it, you think? It's like, you think it's this whole
Look
thing?
at Ismark's character. The guy next to me.
20 feet.
Yeah, then that works.
Typhon's gonna
Oh, no.
reach back,
Okay. Typhon's gonna reach back, yes.
grab his short bow,
Okay.
and take aim at Berserker A.
So ugly.
Rolled a hit. 22.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, sinner. 8 damage.
Nice. 8 damage. You see as it hits him right in the shoulder, with making that exact noise. And yeah, so he's quite hurt, but he still looks rather like this guy's what's it called? He's very muscular, so he looks like he could probably eat that amount of damage pretty well. It is now Tobias.
And I use my second. Oh wait, I have a second bonus action.
You do?
I'm gonna take because I have the rogue ability.
Which ability? Oh wait, which ability is that?
Cunning action.
Okay, and then so what are you gonna do then?
I'm gonna roll to hide.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
10.
Okay, so you attempt to hide in some bushes. We'll pretend there's a bush to the right of the road. I'll also give you like an overlay for a bush. So we'll say you're hiding in a bush.
Okay.
It's gonna be green.
Oh.
Your character's on it. All right. Tobias, it is your turn, good sir.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up to Berserker B.
Okay. Remember, each square is 10 feet. Yeah, you can do that.
Can I attack him right here?
Are you trying to range attack him, or are you trying to get close?
I mean, I only have. Wait, what do I have?
You should have a javelin. If you're trying to range.
I have a javelin, a long sword, a short bow,
Oh yeah.
a spear.
What are you gonna do?
Damn, I got a lot. Okay. Could I up close? Could I attack him from right here with my sword?
No.
Or no? Wouldn't I reach?
But I was gonna say, if you went up one and then diagonal, you could have reached him. Like up close. You want to go attack him up close?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Then you are up close to him now.
All right, then I'm gonna use my longsword.
Okay.
But wait, does that count as a bonus action?
No,
If I
longsword
use
is
it?
a main action.
Oh no, I'm talking about one of my spells.
Which one?
Heroism.
Heroism.
No,
it'll
that's
tell
an
you.
action.
I was about to say it'll tell you when you click on spell details. It'll tell you if it's action or bonus action.
It's an action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna attack him with my longsword.
Yep.
And I have master in it, so sap.
That's if you land a hit. Roll a hit.
Yes. 19.
19. That is a hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, I'm gonna use Savage Attacker.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so roll twice and decide which one you want to hit for damage.
okay. First hit. 13, and then the second one. 10, so I'm gonna go 13.
Okay, 13. You land that hit. Do you want to use Divine Smite? Because I know you have Divine Smite, the one where you can do it once per long rest. I don't know if you have the actual spell Divine Smite. If it's just the one per long rest and you have one per long rest.
I have both.
Okay, like I said, it's up to you for which one you want to use.
Spell slot.
Okay, use the spell slot and then go and roll the extra damage on top of that.
Okay. And it was 9 extra damage.
So
So
that's
27.
No, 13
Yeah.
plus 9 is not 27.
Not 27. Okay. I'm bad at math.
That's
My bad.
22.
22.
So you see
Oops.
as he slashes down on Berserker B and looks like some sort of light covered his sword while he slashed him, and he dealt some pretty good damage. But it looks like this creature has kind of absorbed the damage pretty okay. It does look pretty hurt, but absorbed it pretty well. Igris, it's your turn.
I bet.
So yeah, you can see Berserker A now, for sure, because you did
I'll
land the
go
initial hit.
I'll go for A.
Okay. Do you want to move towards
use
it at all, or
the-
do you want to just stay at range and fight?
Stay at range.
Okay.
I'll use Eldritch Blast.
What is the range on your attack?
120.
What is the range on your attack?
Oh, damn.
120, 120, 120.
Oh, 120? Yeah.
Bro,
23
lag.
does hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage for that.
7 damage.
7. So, also, would you like to knock him back?
Yes.
Okay. You deal 7 damage. He goes back another space because you have, I think it's called agonizing. No, it's called basically one of your perks allows you to knock back with your Eldritch Blast. And he goes backwards as you blast him dead on, like in the chest.
Yeah.
But he looks to be he looks hurt more now, but he still's taking he still has energy to fight. Ismark is deaf. I think he's gonna go after A. 2, 3. He is gonna stay right here. He's gonna use his heavy crossbow that he has. and take a shot at Berserker A. And he misses. Irina is...
You are lesser.
He's like, focus on your own fight! And Irina's going to go ahead and back up her brother, but she can't attack this turn. Syl, it is your turn.
I guess I'm gonna get within range of A.
Okay, yep. So you're right there. So you can move up to 3 spaces.
I got like 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, so you can move up to 3 spaces.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, so like right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna apply my hunter's mark to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with my longbow.
Okay, yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Okay, that's a crit. Go ahead and roll the crit, and then add on your hunter's mark on top of that as well. So crit. So we're gonna.
Yeah.
So I was telling Gabe about this. The way crits are gonna work now. Actually, no. It already doubles it on D&D Beyond. Never mind. Go ahead and just do the normal roll. 10.
So that's 10 damage.
Okay, and then
And
on
with
top of that,
hunter's mark, 2 more damage.
so you see as
And that was 2 force damage.
yeah. So you see as because this one already got shot like multiple times at this point, Berserker A. But you see as your hit actually hits him like more in like the pelvis area, and he kind of like makes like a screaming noise, and he's pretty badly wounded at this point. But I would say he's kind of like starting to look tired. I would say. It is now Berserker A's turn. Berserker A is going to go ahead and make some dash movement over towards Ismark. But that ends his turn. Berserker B is actually going to take a swing on Kendall. Or Tobias, sorry. Okay. He has a great axe with him. What is your armor class? Tobias?
16, I think.
Yeah, you see as
16.
he goes to like have his great axe hit you, and you dodge it.
Ooh, oh man, that was close.
Typhon, it is your turn.
Take him
These
down,
are
Ty.
sinners. They must be punished. Typhon is going to sneak attack
Okay, Berserker B.
Berserker A.
You're
his
gonna shoot.
bow.
I was gonna say you're gonna shoot then. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and roll to hit with your bow.
Good.
Let's see
And
if
I
that-
get advantage because I'm hidden.
Yeah, you do. They didn't try to look for you, so yeah, you're hidden right now.
21.
Okay, go ahead and roll normal damage and then sneak attack damage.
I think I can roll all of them at once.
Yeah, you can. There's a sneak attack button. So first you roll your initial damage and then roll sneak attack after, and then add them together.
Yeah.
Okay, 9 initial damage with the short bow. So
17.
to Berserker A. Yeah, you see as a bow shot comes out of the bush right past Ismark, and hits Berserker A. Also, like in the pelvis region. He is looking pretty slow, I would say, at this point. He's not looking too great. It is kind of hard to tell, but his main movements tell that he's kind of slowing down.
Am I still hidden or no?
Make another stealth check, I would say.
Okay. $18.
Yes, you are. The
Okay.
A did not know where that came from at all.
Alright.
Do you have any bonus actions? Or is that it?
I have one, but I don't think I need
I was
to
about to
use
say
it.
you hit again, I guess, technically.
Yeah, so, yeah, no.
Okay,
I don't.
Tobias, it's your turn.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, Databayo.
Okay.
I'm gonna get eye level with the Berserker B, and I'm gonna cast Command.
Okay, go ahead and I need to make a wisdom save on this one. What's the wisdom save for you?
Saving throw.
And also make sure to use a slot for it if you need to.
12.
12 wisdom. This berserker did fail that. So, what do you want to command him to do? You have 5 options to choose.
Stare in front of him. By Tia's holy protection, I command you to flee.
Okay. And you see something like sparkle in his eye, and he feels a sense of running away at this very moment. So it is now
That takes care of that.
Igris' turn. Well, he hasn't moved yet, but you could tell it definitely affected him. Igris, it's your turn.
I'll use fire or firebolt.
On A or B?
Or no.
Or do you want to use
the-
Eldritch
which
Blast
one?
again?
On A. I'll do A.
A? Oh, what's the range on Firebolt?
120.
Okay, yeah.
I got 11. Is that enough?
No, so you conjure a fire in your hand and you shoot it. You almost hit Ismark, and you miss Berserker A. Your shot lands right at his feet, at Berserker's A's feet, and Ismark's like, "What the hell, man?"
Oh, my bad.
Good God, man!
Lag, bro. I'm sorry. Wi-Fi ass.
Ismark now pulls out his longsword and short sword, and is gonna go ahead and make some attacks on Berserker A. Hit.
No, barring.
Miss. So he lands 2 hits. No, he hits all 3. Sorry, he hits all 3 of his hits.
Ain't no way.
9, 17.
Does the Berserker look like the one from Borderlands? Like the Psycho dude?
So, kinda. I would say yeah, kinda. Except it's like wooden. You know, like their outfits are all like wooden, like they're from nature and stuff. But anyways, you see as Ismark does like some sort of like swords dance kind of attack thing on Berserker A, and you see as he like shoves his first sword into like the throat of this Berserker, shoves his short sword into like the stomach, pulls out the long sword and like turns around and like stabs him in the back and pulls it out, and you see as Berserker A has fallen lifeless onto the ground. And Irina is going to actually start making her way towards Tobias, standing right behind Tobias. But he's going to stay right there. So it is your turn.
I'm gonna move 3 feet.
Yep.
Reapply the hunter's mark to the other berserker.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hit him with my longbow.
Yep.
That's 16.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
4
plus
and then 10 total.
10. Yeah, you see as you kind of get your aim all nice and steady and you let go, and you hit him like dead again in the pelvis, dealing 10 damage. This one's starting to get tired. But you see as Berserker starts running away into the woods, and gets a little too far out of your guys' distance because it's in like the bushes and stuff, and you guys have won this encounter.
Right here. Sheathe my sword.
I'm going. So, Typhon is shaking uncontrollably
Okay.
and is going to march his way up to Ismark.
Okay. Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
That was my kill. You stole it from me.
Well, maybe you should have been hiding in a bush. Ever thought of that? That's what he says.
They needed that.
I mean, if you want to go, if you want
Accurate.
he's like, if you want to go chase down the one that ran away, be my guest. We are continuing on the road.
I will pursue it.
I'm doing that too.
It's not worth it, guys. It's already gone.
I need it. You don't understand. None of you understand.
If I let that monster go, it might hurt somebody else. I can't allow that.
Bro's not Deku.
I'm sorry, I couldn't contain myself on that one. And
Brother's
Ismark's,
not. Oh, I'm sorry, all mate.
and then
I'll
Ismark's
take your
like,
power all for one.
and then Ismark's like, then we'll continue on the path then. And he's like, come on, Irina, let's go. And she's like, okay. And so what are we doing?
Oh God. We're straying away.
Tobias, stay with them. The job still needs to be done.
Oh, so you're not going to go after
get
them?
in my way.
Are you not going to go after them then? Aiden?
Oh, no, I'm going after it. I'm saying Tobias, stay with them.
Okay.
Okay, but what happens if you go on a rampage after just this one kill? What if you're not satiated?
I
with this?
only need the one.
Okay. Then we're going to continue this encounter then with only Gabe and, I guess Syl and Typhon. I'm going to pull the map back up then. You guys follow it. You guys sprint after it. The command wears off on it. You guys probably go around 60 feet into the forest. Can you guys both roll for initiative again?
22.
Since we need the
19.
19.
Okay, Typhon, you
bloodthirsty
start off.
kills.
You guys ran and followed after it. It still looks tired, somewhat, especially since it sprinted away, but doesn't seem to be in the trance anymore. So Typhon, it's your turn.
Typhon's gonna march towards this thing
Okay.
and be like, there is no rock you can crawl under, no basement you can hide in. I will end you. So Typhon casts Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
He's so tiny. He's walking over there and he's
Does
talking.
a 10 hit?
No, it does not. You shock your hand and you go to like grab him and he like dodges out of the way.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of my bonus actions to attack with my dagger.
Okay. So I talked about this
Just
with
Animal
Gabe.
Crossing.
Are you proficient in dual wield combat?
No, I am not.
Okay, so that does hit.
It's
I
so
learned
funny.
I learned that if you are not proficient in dual wielding, your offhand attack only does the dice roll. It's only the dice roll. No.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
Okay. So yeah, so it's just the pure whatever the dice is.
Yeah, so that's 3 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you do hit him and graze him with your dagger for 3 damage.
Okay.
Are you proficient? Are you a mastery with the dagger?
No, I'm not.
Okay, just asking. Is that your turn?
I'll roll. Is that both? I still have a bonus action, no?
Well, your offhand was a bonus action.
I have the second one.
If you want to use cunning action, yes. Well,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do then?
So I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. You can move back another 10 feet. Yeah.
Back up.
So you can back up 10 feet. So you can back
Each
up.
square is 10 feet.
Yeah. So back up 1 square.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Syl, it is your turn.
I cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
It's a 15 strength save.
Strength save. Do you do damage with that? Is that like on top of your bow or?
So it's a damaging spell.
Okay. Does it still do damage on a failed save? Like on a successful one?
I don't believe so. A large or larger creature has advantage on the save.
Okay. And then that's it. That's all it says on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he saved.
Okay. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I gotta make a weapon attack first.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
gonna say. I think it's on top of that. Yeah. So go ahead and roll to hit first.
Okay. 15.
That is a hit. He did pass the save though, but you still do your normal damage.
Alright, no problem. It's just 3 damage. Is my hunter's mark still applied to him?
Yeah, you didn't lose concentration. You chased right after him as you started running away, so yeah.
9 total.
Okay, yeah, you hit him, and you see as he's still, like, taking... Like, each hit you're shooting at him, you hit his arm, but you see, like, an extra pulse of, like, force applied on your hit. And so now it is the Berserker's turn.
Why is it so hot?
Okay, you're gonna move back a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he moves towards Typhon. Is gonna hit him with his Great Axe, and misses. Typhon, you're too fast for his Great Axe attack, and you dodge it. It's Typhon's turn.
You shouldn't have done that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, no, shut up.
Typhon again is going to. This time, Typhon is going to attack with the short sword first.
Okay. Roll to hit.
11.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Short sword. For him, it's
And
just a
then.
sword.
So he deflects it with his Great Axe when you try to hit him.
Okay. Let's see. There's an ability here. I'm going to cast a steady aim on myself,
Okay.
Good aim.
and then attack with my dagger with advantage.
Okay, that's fine.
19.
Yeah, that's a hit. Roll damage.
3.
So yeah, as you missed your first hit, you kind of take a deep breath. You are kind of riled up, but you take a deep breath and you go ahead and graze him again with your dagger. Still, it is your turn. Oh shit!
Oh yeah, my fault. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay, roll damage.
It's a 10 to hit.
Yeah, that's a miss. Your firebolt goes wide, missing the Berserker. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Berserker's gonna go with another strong Great Axe attack on Typhon. Does land the hit. Typhon, you take 7 damage. And it is your turn.
I like it when my prey puts up a fight. This will be savory.
As I say,
So,
yeah, no, shut up. You're not.
Again.
I'm just kidding.
gonna cast steady aim
Yep.
and attack with advantage on my short sword.
Okay.
Okay, 25.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
5.
Okay.
And then I'm going to again attack with my bonus action. 19.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
So another 3 damage on top of that.
Yep. So you do land your multi-attack this time around, like your double hit, and he is like bleeding out everywhere. But he's still trying to stay standing. Still, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna hit him with another Firebolt.
Okay. Roll damage. Roll to hit first. Sorry. That
14.
does hit. Go and roll damage.
Nine, and then does the Hunter Marks apply to this as well?
I believe so. So go ahead and do that.
15 total.
Yeah. So you see as he is standing on his he's standing up, and you just shoot this firebolt. It hits him dead in like the chest, and you see an extra pulse, and you see as his chest just like straight up explodes, and like all his like guts and stuff gets on Typhon, and he falls to the ground face first and dies.
Typhon's going to stand over the body
Uh-huh.
and just start going to town on this thing with his dagger.
Yeah, you just start going in on it. You just start stabbing the mess out of it.
Kindle,
It's
bro.
becoming
Yes.
more unrecognizable as you do so. So you
Does
are
it
the only
look
one
at it?
witnessing this at this moment. So what do you do?
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna just tell him I was like, it's already dead. You don't need to keep slashing at it.
I know.
It's been
But it
12
feels
minutes.
good.
No, it has
Sorry.
not. It's been
Sorry I've been such a grueling mess.
technically it's been 24 seconds.
Oh.
Anyways, continue.
Sorry it's been such a grueling mess over here, Syl. I'm feeling much better now. I apologize for that. Justice has been brought. But I'll need another soon.
What character of man are you?
Addict.
I must confess that I have an addiction to death.
Bro's
Killing
emo.
others allows me to process properly the traumas I've been through. And at least for the next day or so, I should be much more agreeable company. Though, I still can't say you'll approve of my antics.
I'll be keeping a watchful eye on you, Typhon.
And I on you.
Sounds freaky.
And so
It's about time.
I was about to
Time we
say
head.
about a bit later, probably a good 4 minutes later, they come back, and you're kind of surprised that they came back rather fast. You see Typhon covered in blood.
What in God's name did you do?
We killed it.
Oh.
Go ahead and make an insight check, Kendall. Or Tobias.
$12.
Yeah, that's enough. You are very confused. He seems to be different than before since you've met him.
Walk up to him. I hit him with a little weird little face.
Uh-huh. Hit him with the
I
dog
say-
face, yeah.
Your demeanor is a lot more pleasant.
Well, I got my kill.
You're telling me all it takes to make you put it in a good mood is a kill?
It won't last, don't worry. But
So we're addicted. Alright.
I'd rather you didn't make fun of my affliction.
Hey, we all got shit going on. I guess it's kind of what ties us together, right?
I suppose you could put it that way.
And then to interrupt, what's his name? Ismark is like, okay, well, that was rather quick. May we go now?
Yes.
Sure thing, Dad.
And so you guys continue on the road for about an hour and a half. If we're staying in the same marching order, both Austin or I guess Igris and Tobias can both ask Ismark or Irina anything they want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I just need to know if you do or not.
No, I'm good.
Austin?
I got no questions to ask.
Okay.
I know enough.
Okay. So you guys make it to a crossroads. And I will read this description and then get you set up for something. Okay. So, as you guys enter, Typhon, you notice this first. An old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village to the east, which is where you guys have come from. Sayre Pool to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Valaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees. while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in the fog. Okay. As you guys are here, go ahead. Everyone make perception checks.
Okay. $17.
17.
10.
10.
A natural one.
Oh, shit.
So Jesus.
The fact that you have an 8 with a natural 1 is crazy.
The blind leading the
Six.
blind.
Okay, who was the highest one?
I was. What's
You
up?
hear laughing coming from the woods to your left.
Sorry if this takes all back, but do you hear that?
What?
It's more like
Hear
no.
what?
There seems to be laughing from the woods.
Dang.
At least I hear it.
Yeah, no, as he brings it up, you hear a slight difference in noise. It sounds like laughter coming from the left side from the woods.
Should we go investigate? I mean, I'm rather curious, but I want to know how you guys feel
At
about
that
it.
moment, you do hear the laughter getting louder, and you hear what sounds like a stick snapping, like from a footstep or something. But the laughter is getting louder.
Be on your guard.
Would I recognize this laughter as any sort of monster or anything?
Go ahead and make an insight check on that.
16?
It seems to be joyous,
Joyous laughter?
and it's definitely human.
I think we should check it out.
And at that moment, you see as 3 men come out of the woods, and they seem to be in conversation. They're wearing very brightly colored clothes, and they're just, it seems like one of them is finishing up a conversation, and he's like, "And that is why you do not drink out of the river." And he kind of turns to you guys and is like, "Oh, hello."
Why do you not drink out the river?
Hello there.
Okay.
Because it's, well, it's the sewage system kind of links with the river, kinda. Can lead to very bad stomach problems.
Who are you, gentlemen?
Oh, us, yes, I'm sorry. My name is Gustav. And
Gustav?
yes. Where are you guys coming from?
That's none of
I'm
your
a-
business.
I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna be like, Sylcaryn, and I'm gonna just leave my hand out for him to kiss.
He does so very much. He's like, "Pleasure is all mine."
Oh, God.
Where are you guys heading?
That's a bit of a private matter.
Oh, of course, of
afraid.
course. I don't mean to pry. I don't mean to pry.
Oh, it's no issue. Sorry.
If you're interested, wait. You guys, your descriptions kind of seem familiar.
What do you
That's,
mean?
A paladin,
Yeah?
a warlock with horns, an elf, a high elf at that, and a small ganassi. Is it
Small.
ganassi? Is that how I say it?
Yes, that's how you say it.
And with 2 travelers too. And he's like motioning to Ismark and Irina. Yes.
Are you getting at something?
Well, Madame
we
Eva
must be on our
predicted
way.
this.
Who?
Madame Eva?
And that would be...
Oh, she's a seer of the future.
Wait. See of the future.
Yes.
I have a little inner monologue. Maybe she can help me. Maybe she can help me uncover who I am.
And at that moment, when you're thinking to yourself, he's like, come with us. I'll have you set up an appointment with Madame Eva. She was wanting to speak to you. To you all,
I very
actually.
much want to speak with her.
Me?
Well, everyone. She foretold you guys would be here.
She just knew we would be here.
Yes, on this very day.
Well, seems good enough to me. All right.
I don't trust it. We can continue.
You can do whatever you want.
He's kind of like, no, I insist. Our people are very kind. We could feed you, let you rest up a bit, maybe. You guys don't seem completely at a full strength at this point. What did you encounter, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a berserker. Nothing too serious. Not too serious.
Some sinners on the road.
Typical monsters. Nothing of note.
Well, if you want to come with us, we're actually heading back to the Sair Pool. That's where we have our camp set up.
I'd very much like to join.
Sure, sounds fun.
How about you, man with horns? How do you feel?
Why not?
And then, you, little man?
Little.
I will follow them.
And Ismark and Irene are like, well, we follow whatever our escort takes us, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and so
It seems like Tobias is in a quite jolly mood to follow them, so I see no reason as to why not.
So you guys start heading to the northeast. Who's in the back again? Who's in the very back?
Me.
So you guys are in this marching order again, right? Except the two Vistani are in the back. One Vistani's in the front, Gustav. You do have a strange feeling to turn around and look behind you at the gallows. There's something bothering you about it. Do you turn around?
Sure.
You turn around, and there's a body on there, and it was not there when you guys first got here. And as it turns slowly towards you, you see its face and its body, and it looks to be like yourself.
I think that's fair.
Do you say anything?
I'm gonna keep it to myself for now.
Okay. And so you guys leave this area. You guys decide to end up going northeast towards where the sign said to go to the Sair Pool. And Gustav is like, yes, Madame Eva is going to be really excited about this. And
You seem very eager.
well,
Oh, and I'll be excited to meet Madame Eva.
with that is where we're going to end today's episode.
So I didn't pull no baddies. Actually, not sure.
Well, homie got a friend, at least.
Another fucking clip.
Yeah, at least I'm not gonna be a drag on the party anymore.
I'm sick of this.
So yeah, this is episode 3, guys. So I will probably most likely try to do this when everyone is available. I'm still working on editing stuff, so we do have time before the next session if people are busy and stuff. Yeah, because I think I'm gonna be posting these once a week. And yeah, so we got to meet our new characters, Igris and Syl. They joined our adventures on the escort to Vallaki, even though they still wanted to kill those females in the tavern.
I think everybody hates them.
Oh,
And so that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yep. Any parting remarks, guys?
Yeah, any last words, guys?
Thank y'all for listening.
Yeah, of course. Yes, sir. We enjoy our
sick of-
listeners.
So
Kendall, you got
To make this bigger.
any words of wisdom?
Wear a condom, guys.
Yeah.
yeah, or else you'll get
That's,
one of me.
Well, I'm getting out of my chair because hell no, you
Okay.
did not just say
For
that.
the
Get one of
guys,
me, and then
the
you'll end
guys-
up having a kid that looks like this.
I also want to say, shout out to my boy. Shout out to my homies. I know specifically Austin is definitely like one of the least experienced ones in D&D. So please, no hate. I know how the D&D community can be.
We're all
the-
we're all
just trying to
rather
figure
new.
out.
Well, I've been DMing for probably about a year and a half, 2 years maybe. But
Josh, please don't say DM, bro. Please don't.
anyways, I said DM. What are you saying, bro?
This is how I feel about person.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this episode, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Take care.
See you later.